Radio check. .30 seconds. .10 seconds. The track temp is 32 Celsius. The air temp is 27. Okay, Dennis, this will be a tough race. We're aiming to be in the top 33. Okay, rolling start. Follow car number 20 in the right lane. The safety car speed is 72 kilometers per hour. Catch up to car number 20. Okay, Dennis, get ready. Green, green, green. Left side, clear left. On your right. Clear right. Car clear left. Car in front is Bernie, car number 282, A license, and their rating is 2.9. Left side. He's still there. There's There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Peck. Still there. Clear left. Good start, mate. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. The car in front of us is now sights. Car number 30. B licence. On your left, clear left. The gap to Julian behind is now 0.37. B26. Incident in turn 4. We think it might be Sullivan and David. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. There's an incident in. It looks like Julian and Victory. Car right. Hold your line. He's still there. Right side's clear. Well done, Dennis. Good pass. Eyes front. The guy in front is Daniel. Car number 26. A licence. Just done a 116.65. Last lap was at 119.19. Car left, clear left. Don't let this guy intimidate you. That's a new fastest lap for Schlager, 116.60. On your right. Clear right, B22. You've just done a 119.42. Sector 1 is 1.5. Off the pace. Good move, mate. Okay, Dennis. The next car is Adila, car number 22, A licence. Sector 1 is 1.1. Off the pace. Your lap time was 1:18.90. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Sectors 1 and 3. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. There's an incident in turn 4. Looks like it's Kelly. Clear right. Well done, Dennis. Nice move, mate. Incident in turn 8. The driver in front of us is Smith, car number 183. Yellow flag. Sector 2 time is quick. The gap to Padilla behind is increasing. It's now 0.8. The gap behind is now 0.9. There's an incident in turn 2. You think it might be men, B19. Yellow flag, caution. Car left. Clear left. Men behind is pitting now. There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like Bruce, P17. Your last lap time was at 1:18.48. That's your fastest lap today. You're a second off the pace in sector 3. Left side. Clear left. Okay, Dennis, you need to pass this track, you're losing too much time. That lap was at 1:19.66, sector 3 is 1.3, off the pace. Come on, find the gap. Sector 1 is 0.9, off the pace. Come on, just fucking send it. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. You need to pass this track, you're losing too much time. on, nail him already. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right, incident in turn 6. It looks like Bernie, that lap time was 118.76. Keep him in your sights, force the mistake. Sector 1 is 1.3, off the pace. Keep the pressure on, don't give him any respite. This bastard's holding you up, you've got to find a way past. Alright Dennis, this bastard's holding you up, you've got to find a way past. That lap was a 119.58. Left side. He's still there. Clear left, we really need to be in front of this car. Pressure on, don't give him a break. So car left. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Still clear left. Sector 3 is 2.0, off the pace. Car right. Hold your line. Still there. He's still there. Right side's clear. Right side. Still there. Right side's clear. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. Place. Sector 3 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. You've just done a 120.00. There's an incident in turn 8. Looks like it's Ensing and Kovacs. The gap to Smith behind is increasing. It's now 1.0. Yellow flag. Okay Dennis, the next car is here, car number 69, A licence, and their rating is 2.6. The gap to Smith behind is increasing, it's now 1.3. Slower class car ahead. Clear left. Okay mate, take take a breath, fire her back up and get back on it. Incident in, turn 13. The guy ahead is Wada, car number 130, A licence, and their rating is 2.4. You need to slow down and give back some time. Place. There's an incident in turn 6. You think it might be Ian? There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like Daniel. Coming up on a slower class car. Car right. Clear right. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Ahead is now 0.6. P19, you've just done a 119.78. There's an incident in turn 13. We think it might be Daniel. P18, that lap was a 119.24. Sector 3 is a 10th off the pace. Okay Dennis, stay close, wait for him to make a mistake. Left side, clear left. Slower class car ahead, fucking awesome move mate. The next car is Victory, car number 25, A licence. Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. The gap to Victory ahead is now not right side. You're on the left, 3 wide. Clear right, B17. That was a 119.87. Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace. To P16 in front is now 1.0 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Car right. Right side's clear. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Car right. Clear right. Come on, Dennis. Good stuff. Keep it coming. Car in front of us is Smith. Car number 183. A license. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace. Gap to Victory behind is now 0.8. B16. That lap time was 1:19.36. You're coming up on a slower car. The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds. Right. Clear right. Alright Dennis, you're reeling. P15 in. The gap is 1.2 seconds. You're approaching a group of slower class cars. The gap to Smith ahead is now 1.1. On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. You're reeling. Smith in. The gap is now 0.9. That was a 1:19.33. You're reeling. 15th place in. The gap's now 0.42. Slower class cars ahead. Car right. Right side's clear. Car left. Incident in the first chicane. Looks like it's Bean and Padilla. Clear left. Yellow flag. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. Front is now 0.7, coming up on a slower class car. B15, sector 3 is 1.9, off the pace. Left side, clear left. Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. There's an incident, turn 6. It looks like Bernie. Clear left. Yellow flag. Watch out. Right. The guy ahead of us is Bean. Car number 32. A license. And their rating is 2.4. Car right. Clear right. There's an incident in turn 13. Okay Dennis, the next car is 1 lap behind. Defend your position, don't let him through. P14. Your lap time was at 1:20.19. to P15 behind is now 1.0 seconds. Car left. Clear left. The guy in front is a lap behind. The gap to Smith behind is increasing. It's now 1.7. Behind is now 1.9 seconds. The gap to Smith behind is increasing. It's now 2.3 seconds. That lap was a 1:18.00. That's your quickest lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace. The gap to Smith behind is increasing. It's now 3.0. Gap to P15 behind is increasing. It's now 3.4. Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. The gap to Smith behind is increasing. It's now 3.6 seconds. Behind is now 3.9 seconds. That lap was at 1:18.42. Sector 1 is 0.35 off the pace. Slower class car ahead. The gap to Smith behind is increasing. It's now 4.5 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. Gap to 13th place. Car left. Still there. Clear left. Left side. All clear left. Is reeling you in. The gap's now 4.4. That last lap was at 1:19.43. Sector 2 is 8.8 seconds off the pace. Adams is getting closer. The gap's now 3.8 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car. Adams is gaining on you. The gap is now 3.7. Sector 2 time is good. Adams is getting closer. Car right. Clear right. The gap behind is now 3.4 seconds. 14th. You've just done a 119.02. Sector 1 is 1.1 off the pace. The track temperature's rising. It's now 38 Celsius. The gap to Adams behind is now 2.8 seconds. Slower class car ahead. He's their class leader. Adams is closing in. The gap is now 2.7. Sector 2 time is okay. The gap to Adams behind is now 3.0. Okay Dennis, the next car is 2 laps behind. You've used half your fuel. Car left. Clear left. The gap to 15th place behind is increasing. It's now 3.6 seconds. P13. That lap time was 118.35. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. There's an incident in turn 6. Looks like it's Daniel. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. You're reeling B in. The gap is 5.5 seconds. On your right, clear right. Okay Dennis, as your car exits in the pit, heads up. The gap in front is now 5.6 seconds. That lap was at 118.38. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. Your sector 2 time is quick. The gap to B ahead is now 5.6. Gap to B in front is now 5.6 seconds. The gap to B ahead is now incident in the second chicane. We think it might be Julian. Car ahead is 1 lap behind. Gap to B in front is now 5.5 seconds. Sector 3 is 0.36 off the pace. Your lap time was 118.36. Coming up on a slower car. The gap to P12 ahead is now 5.1 seconds. Gap to B ahead is now 5.1. On your left. Clear left. Sector 2 time is good. The gap to B ahead is now 5.2 seconds. front is now 5.0. Your last lap time was at 1:18.30. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Okay, Dennis, the next car is one lap behind. You're reeling V12 in. The gap's now 4.6. Air temperature's increasing. It's now 28 Celsius. Coming up on a slower class car. You're reeling B in. The gap is now 4.3 seconds. The gap in front is now 4 point left side. Clear left. The gap ahead is now 5.0. P13, you've just done a 1:18.88. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. The gap to B in front is now 4.9 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. Incident in the first chicane. We think it might be Cook, car left. Still clear left. The gap to B ahead is increasing. It's now 5.2. Car left. As in turn 13, it looks like Cook, clear left. Sector 3 is 0.43 off the pace. That lap time was 1:19.11. The track temperature is falling. It's now 36 Celsius. Right. Clear right. The gap to P11 ahead is now 5.9 seconds. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling in. The gap's now 5.4 seconds. Slower class car ahead. You're reeling in. The gap is now 4.5. Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. You're reeling E11 in. The gap is 3.7. Car right. Right side's clear. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. The gap in front is now 3.8 seconds. There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it could. Left side. Clear left. Yellow flag. Okay, Dennis. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. The gap to E11 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.7. That was 119.01. You're a second down in sector 3. Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. Sector 1 is 2.5 seconds off the pace. The gap to P11 ahead is increasing. It's now 5.2 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace. The next car is Victory, car number 39, D-licensed. Slower class car ahead. Victory ahead is pit. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. P11. The next car is B, car number 32, A license, and their rating is 2.4. Car right. He's still there. Clear right. You're a second off in sector 1. Coming up on a slower class car. On your left. Clear left. Incident in turn 2. There's an incident in turn 3. You think it might be Julian. You've just done a 119.49. Yellow flag. There's an incident in turn 4. Looks like it's Julian. The gap to me ahead is now 6.9. The gap to car left. He's still clear left. Sector 2 time is okay. The gap in front is now 6.8. The car in front of us is 2 laps behind. The gap to 10th position ahead is now 7.2. The lap time was at 118.17. You need to find a 10th in sector 3. There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like Bernie. The gap to P10 ahead is now 7.1. Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. The gap to E in front is now 7.0. The gap to B ahead is now 7.0 seconds. Incident in the second chicane. It looks like Prada. The gap to B ahead is now 7.3. That was a 118.13, sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace. The gap to B ahead is now 6.5 seconds. Car left, clear left. Flag, sector 1 time was good. Alright Dennis, you're reeling B in. The gap is 5.5 seconds. Blue flag, gap to B ahead is now 5.5 seconds. Flag. There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Prada. Yellow flag. The gap in front is now 5.6. Incident in turn 6. That lap time was 118.38. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap to B in front is now 5.2 seconds. To B ahead is now 4.6 seconds. B11, gap to B1 behind is now 1.0, 1 lap ahead. Slower class car ahead. The gap to 10th position ahead is now 4.6. You've just done a 118.20. The gap to B10 in front is now 4.4. Car left. Clear left. Blue flag. Blue flag. Sector 2 time is okay. Okay Dennis, that's good consistency, keep it up. Sector 3 is 0.39 off the pace. Car right as in turn 8, right side's clear. Gap to B in front is now 4.7 seconds. There's an incident in turn 6, you think it might be Mathieu. Yellow flag. Left side, clear left. Sector 1 is coming up on a slower class car. The gap to B ahead is now 4.6 seconds. to E10, left side. Clear left. Left side, incident in, turn 30, clear left. The gap ahead is now 5.0 seconds. That lap was at 119.58. Gap to E ahead is now 5.0 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap to B ahead is now 5.2 seconds. The gap to 10th position in front is now 4.9. Gap to E2 behind is now 4.1 seconds, one lap in front. That lap was at 118.11. We're 10th off the pace in Sector 3. Coming up on a slower car. The gap in front is now 4.9 seconds. Car left, clear left. To B in front is now 4.8. Alright Dennis, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. There's an incident in turn 4. Looks like it's Adams. You're reeling B in. The gap is now 4.6 seconds. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up. You're reeling B in. The gap's now 4.1 seconds. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 38 Celsius. Slower class car ahead. That lap time was 118.32. Sector 1 is 0.28 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. We're 10th off the pace in Sector 3. You're reeling B in. The gap's now 3.3. Car left. Clear left. The gap is 2.8 seconds. On your right. Right side's clear. The gap ahead is now 2.8 seconds. On your left. Clear left. The gap in front is now 3.0 seconds. Slower car ahead. It's their class leader. That last lap was at 118.80. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace. Your Sector 2 time is quick. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. The gap to P2 behind is now 2.3. One lap ahead. Left side, clear left. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling P10 in. The gap is now 2.6 seconds. The gap to B ahead is now 2.9. Car left, blue flag. Clear left. Gap to blue flag. That was at 118.91. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. There's an incident in turn 7. We think it might be Kovacs. Blue flag. Coming up on a slower car. The track temp's increasing. It's now 41 Celsius. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Left side. Clear left. Okay, Dennis. The next car is 3 laps behind. Car left. Clear left. Blue flag. The gap to B ahead is increasing. It's now 4.2. Last lap time was at 119.70. Left side. Hold clear left. The gap in front is now 3.9 seconds. There's a group of slower cars ahead. Car clear left. Sector 1 is 1.2 off the pace. The gap is 3.4. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Car left. Clear left. Second left side, clear left. There's an incident in the first chicane. It looks like Thomas. Incident in turn 4. You think it might be Adams. Slower class car ahead, P10. Sector 3 is 3.2 off the pace. There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like Adams. Right side, clear right. Sector 2 is 0.30 off the pace. The gap to B ahead is increasing. It's now 7.0 seconds. The leader, Schlager, is pitting. Gap to B ahead is now 6.4. Sector 3 times okay. You've just done a 119.08. Alright Dennis, you're reeling B in, the gap's now 5.2. There's an incident in turn 1, looks like it's NSYNC. Sector 2 is 2.7 off the pace. Gap to B ahead is increasing. It's now 8.9 seconds. 2 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap to B ahead is increasing. It's now 9.1. Coming up on a slower class car. Okay Dennis, very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. The gap to P9 ahead is now 8.9. 2 litres remaining. Front is now 9.5 seconds. On your left. Clear left. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, box this lap. The gap to B ahead is increasing. It's now 9.7. 1 litre remaining. B ahead is pitting. Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour. 1. Box now. Right front 60%. Right rear 61. Sights, behind is pitting. Exit's clear, don't cross the white line. The leader, Alex Jar, is pitting. Got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. The guy in front is car number 10, A licence, and their rating is 2.6. The gap to B30 behind is now 3.3, 60 laps behind. There's an incident in the first chicane. It looks like Adams. P12. number 10 in. The gap is now 12 seconds. Slower class car ahead. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 12 seconds. The gap to car number 10 in front is now 12. Car right. Clear right. To car number 10 ahead is now 13. Car right. Clear right. That lap was at 1:19.02. Car left. Clear left. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 12 seconds. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is now 11 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. You're reeling car number 10 in. The gap's now 11 seconds. The gap to car number 10 in front is now 11 seconds. Your lap time was at 1:19.04. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. Coming up on a slower class car, the gap to car number 10 ahead is now 11 seconds. Our refueling window opens after 2 hours 3 minutes. Closes after 2 hours 16 minutes. Left side. Clear left. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace. You're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is 10 seconds. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling car number 10 in. The gap's now 10 seconds. You've just done a 1:18.08. Slower class car ahead. Car left. Clear left. Gap to car number 10 in front is now 10 seconds. Car left. Clear left. Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 10 seconds. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. The gap to P11 in front is now 10.0. Incident in turn 13. You're coming up on a slower car. You're reeling car car number 10 in. The gap is now 9.3 seconds. Car right. Clear right. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 9.5. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. The gap ahead is now 9.7 seconds. B12, the gap to car number 10 ahead is now 10.0. Incident in turn 13. Car left. Clear left. The gap to 17th place. Coming up on some slower cars. These guys at car right. Right side's clear. You've just done a 119.42. Sector 1 is 1.3 seconds off the pace. Left side. Clear left. Gap to car number 10 ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. Left side. Still clear left. The gap to car number 10 ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. To B11 ahead is now 11 seconds. B11. 2/10 off the pace in sector 3. The lap time was 119.68. The gap ahead is now 11 seconds. The gap to car number 10 ahead is increasing. It's now slower class car ahead. Right. Blue, hold clear right. Sector 3 is 0.33 off the pace. That lap was a 118.64. There's an incident in turn 8. You think it might be Cook on your left. He's still there. Clear left. Blue flag. Flag. There's an incident in turn 9. Looks like it's Cook. Yellow flag. Okay, Dennis, you're really in 10th position. The gap is 9.0. Car number 10 in. The gap is 8.8 seconds. That last lap was at 1:19.52. Sector 1 is 1.7. Coming up on some slow cars, the class leaders in this group. You're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is now 8.6 seconds. Car right. Right side's clear. The gap in front is now 9.0 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Left side. Clear left. You're 2/10 of car left. Still clear left. The gap to car number 10 ahead is increasing. It's now 9.7. That was a 1:19.84. Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace. Car left. Clear left. The gap to car number 10 in front is now 10 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. The gap to P10 ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 10 seconds. Position. Sector 3 is 0.45 off the pace. Your lap time was at 1:18.91. Gap to car number 10 ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. The gap in front is now 10 seconds. Your last lap time was at 1:18.84. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. The car in front is 4 laps behind. The gap in front is now 10 seconds. 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. The gap in front is now 10 seconds. The gap to P15 behind is now 2.3 seconds, a lap behind. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 10 seconds. Just done a 119.35. The gap ahead is now 11 seconds. Sector 1 is 1.6 seconds off the pace. The gap to E9 ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds. The gap to car number 10 ahead is decreasing. It's now 11 seconds. To P9 ahead is now 11 seconds. That lap time was 120.11. The gap to incident in turn 6. It looks clear right. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap to 15th place behind is now 1.2, one lap behind. Okay Dennis, you're reeling E9 in. The gap is now 10 seconds. The car ahead is 15 laps behind. Car number 10 in. The gap is 10 seconds. That lap was at 118.38. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap to P9 in front is now 10 seconds. Ahead is now 10 seconds. Position. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Gap to E9 ahead is now 10 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car. The gap to E9 ahead is now 9.8. There's an incident in turn 6. Looks like it's Maguire. Sector 3 times quick. That lap was a 118.52. Okay Dennis, you're reeling. Car number 10 in. The gap's now 9.7. right. Clear right. The gap to P15 behind is now 0.7, 1 lap behind. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. You're reeling P9 in. The gap is now 8.9 seconds. You're reeling car number 10 in. The gap's now 8.5 seconds. You've just done a 119.46. The guy in front is a lap behind. You're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is now 8.0. Slower class car ahead. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace. Alright Dennis, you're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is 7.9. The next car is Mork, car number 27, A license. Car left. Clear left. That was a 118.81. There's an incident in turn 4. You think it might be Ray. Car left. Yellow flag, clear left. You're approaching a group of slower cars on your right. You're on the left, 3 wide. Right side's clear. Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car right. Clear right. Left side. Incident in the first chicane. We think it might be Mork. Clear left. Approaching a group of slower cars. Okay Dennis, that's half distance. We estimate 39 minutes of fuel remaining. E9. There's an incident in turn 8. Looks like it's now. You're reeling 8th place. In. The gap is now 6.2. Right side, clear right, sector 1 is 2.0 seconds, off the pace, the gap, car right, right side's clear. Car left, clear left. The gap to Mork ahead is now 6.7. The track temperature is increasing, it's now 45 Celsius. Now 6.3 seconds. That lap time was 120.76. Sector 1 is 2.0 off the pace. Coming coming up on a slower class car. The gap to Mork in front is now 6.2. The gap in front is now 6.3. Okay, Dennis, you're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. Sector 2 is 0.3 on your left. Still there. Clear left, car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. The gap to Mork ahead is now 6.6. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. That lap was at 119.76. Ray behind, left side. Clear left. You're reeling Mork in. The gap is 6.2 seconds. Car ahead is now car number 499, A license. P8 in, the gap is 5.6 seconds. Gap to E14 behind is now 0.42, a lap behind. Find a tent in Sector 2. There's an incident in Turn 1. It looks like Prada. Yellow flag. Sector 3 time is fast. The lap time was at 118.46. There's an incident in Turn 8. We think it might be now. Yellow flag. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Alright Dennis, the next car is Mork, car number 27, A license. Slower class car ahead. Car left, clear left. 1:28. That lap time was 1:20.12. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. You've got half your fuel left. The gap to Mork ahead is now 6.6. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap to Mork in front is now 6.8 seconds. Incident in the first chicane. It looks like Smith. Coming up on a slower class car. Right. He's still there. Clear right. That was a 1:19.10. Right, the guy ahead of us is one lap behind. There's an incident in turn 8. Looks like it's rain. There's an incident in turn 6. It looks like it's Smith. Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. The gap to Mork ahead is increasing. It's now 8.9. Sector 2 is 4.6 off the pace. Gap to 7th position. Ahead is increasing. It's now 9.9 seconds. Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader. The gap to 22nd place. Behind is now 1.08 laps behind. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
See if I can have any better luck there than yesterday.
The gap to Mork ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. Left side. Clear left. Coming up on a slower class car. That last lap was at 1:19.34. Car right. Clear right. Left side. Clear left. The gap to Mork ahead ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds. Okay, Dennis, the next car is 8 laps behind. The gap in front is now 12 seconds. That lap time was 1:20.80. Gap to Mork ahead is now 12 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap to Mork ahead is now 12 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace. The gap in front is now 12 seconds. P7 in the gap, car right. Clear right, 8th place. That lap was at 1:18.55. Sector 3 time is fast. The gap to Mork in front is now 13 seconds. Gap ahead is now 13 seconds. The gap in front is now 12 seconds. There's an incident in turn 3. Alright Dennis, you're reeling Mork in. The gap is now 12 seconds. That was 1:19.39. Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Sector 3 time's okay. You're reeling Mork in. The gap is 12. Incident in turn 7. There's an incident in turn 8. Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace. The gap to Mork ahead is now 12 seconds. The gap ahead is now 12 seconds. Reeling P7 in. The gap's now 11 seconds. Okay Dennis, you're reeling Mork in. The gap is now 11 seconds. The gap in front is now 11 seconds. gap to Mork ahead is now 11 seconds. The gap to Mork in front is now 10 seconds. You've just done a 119.58. You're reeling Mork in. The gap's now 10 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. Okay Dennis, you're reeling Mork in. The gap is now 9.9 seconds. There's an incident in turn 13. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. You're reeling B7 in. The gap is 9.5 seconds. Group of slower cars ahead. You're reeling Mork in. The gap's now 9.4. That lap was a 118.63. The guy in front is 18. Left side. Clear left. The gap to 7th position. Ahead is now 10 seconds. Car left, clear left, slower class car ahead. Car right. Clear right. The active Mork ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. You're a second off the pace in sector 2. The active Mork ahead is now 10 seconds. The car in front is 8 laps behind. Left side. Clear left. Okay Dennis, you're reeling E7 in. The gap is 9 right side. Clear right. You've just done a 120.33. Sector 1 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Slower class car ahead. The gap in front is now 9.4. On your left. Clear left. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. The gap ahead is now 9.4. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. The gap in front is now 9.3. Gap to Mork in front is now 9.5 seconds. You've just done a 119.78. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Incident in turn 8. It looks like Thomas. The gap in front is now 9.2. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now coming up on a slower car. There's an incident in turn 9. We think it might be Thomas. The The gap to Mork ahead is now 9.4. Car right. Clear right. Need to find a tent in sector 2. Gap to Mork ahead is now 8.5 seconds. Mork in front is now 8.8 seconds. On your right. Right side's clear. Your last lap time was at 1:19.17. The gap to P2 behind is now 3.8 seconds. One lap ahead. Mork ahead is increasing. It's now 9.2. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. The gap to Mork ahead is now 9.1. Is now 8.9 seconds. Your lap time was 1:19.17. Alright Dennis, you're reeling Mork in. The gap is now 8.3. Gap to 7th position. Ahead is now 8.1 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.28 off the pace. The gap ahead is now 8.2 seconds. The gap to Mork ahead is now 7.8. You've just done a 1:18.56. You're reeling E7 in. The gap is 7.7 seconds. You're coming up on a slower car. To P2 behind is now 3.6, one lap ahead. The gap to Mork in front is now 7.1 seconds. Car left. Clear left. Gap to Mork in front is now 6.6. That lap was a 1:18.45. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. You're reeling Mork in. The gap's now 6.4. There's an incident in turn 9. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius. You're approaching a group of slower cars. You're reeling E7 in. The gap is right side. Right side's clear. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling, Mork in. Gap's now 4.9 seconds. Car left. Clear left. You're reeling, Mork in. The gap is now 4.8 seconds. That lap was at 118.64. Sector 1 is 0.41. Coming up on a slower class car. You're reaping Mork in. The gap is 4.2 seconds. Now, behind is pitting now. To Mork, car right. Clear right. Slower class cars ahead. The gap to P2 behind is now 2.3 seconds. 1 lap left side. Hold your line. Clear left. To Mork ahead is now 4.1. Got 10 minutes, car right. Right side's clear. Your last lap time was at 118.84. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap to E7 ahead is now 4.4. Gap to Mork ahead is increasing. It's now 4.6. The gap to Mork in front is now 4.4 seconds. Gap to Mork ahead is now 4.4. That's good consistency, keep it up. That was 118.68. You're a second off the pace in sector 1. The gap to 7th position. Ahead is now 3.9. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap to B7 ahead is now 4.3 seconds. The gap to B7 in front is now 4.3. Front is now 4.1. That lap was at 118.74. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. ahead is now 4.2. The gap to P7 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.6 seconds. Gap to 7th position. Ahead is now 4.6. The gap to 7th position. In front is now 4.4. That lap time was 1:19.03. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. To Mork ahead is now 4.0 seconds. The gap in front is now 4.1. The gap ahead is now 3.9. Okay Dennis, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. The gap in front is now 1.1 seconds. Your lap time was 1:18.64. The gap in front is now 3.9. Incident in turn 7. We think it might be Julian, the leader. Schlager is pitting. You're reeling Mork in. The gap's now 2.6 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Sector 2 time is good. You're reeling E7. In. Car right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. That last lap was at 1:19.06. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. The guy in front is blue flag. Gap to Mork ahead is now 2.1. Incident in turn 8. It looks like methane. Car left. Clear left, blue flag. On your right. Right side's clear. The gap to P1 behind is now 0.36. 1 lap ahead. Left side. Clear left. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Gap to E7. Ahead is increasing. It's now 4.3. You've got 2 minutes of fuel remaining. The gap ahead is now 4.1. very little fuel left. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Okay Dennis, you're reeling, 7th position. The gap is now 3.0 seconds. Slower class car ahead. There's an incident in turn 6. Looks like it's Bruce. Sector 1 time's okay. There's an incident in turn 8. It looks like Bruce. You're reeling, P7 in. The gap's now 2.8. 2 litres left. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap, left side. Clear left. Pit window is open. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in, 2. 1. Box now. Front right, 61%. Rear right, 60. There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. Slow car ahead. This is the leader for their class. Okay, Dennis. The next car is car number 10. A license, and their rating is 2.6. The leader, Bowling, is pitting. Left side. Clear left. You're reeling. Car number 10 in. The gap's now 11 seconds. The gap to B7 in front is now 11 seconds. Slower class car ahead. The gap to B7 ahead is now 10 seconds. Sector 1 is quick, you're reeling. Car number 10 in. The gap is now 10 seconds. Car left. Clear left. Gap to car number 10 in front is now 10 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car. 7th position. We're setting the pace. You've just done it on 17.74. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. On your right, You're clear right. Clear all round. Incident in the first chicane. Looks like it's Bernie. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling. Car number 10 in. The gap is 9.3 seconds. Car left. Clear left. The gap in front is now 9.3. Your lap time was at 1:18.00. Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 8.9 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Sector 1 is quick. You're reeling. Car number 10 in. The gap is now 8.7. You're reeling. 6th place in. The gap's now 8.4. Left side. Clear left. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 8.3 seconds. There's an incident in turn 7. You think it might be Bean. You've just done a 1:17.53. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling. Car number 10 in. The gap is 7.3 seconds. There's an incident in turn 9. You're reeling. Car number 10 in. The gap is 6.8 seconds. You're reeling. P6 coming up on a slower class car. There's an incident in turn 13. You think it might be Victory. Car left. Clear left. The gap to car number 10 in front is now 6.9. E7. That was a 1:18.50. To car number 10 ahead is increasing. It's now 7.1. The gap to B6 ahead is now 6.9. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. You're reeling. Car number 10 in. The gap's now 6.5. There's an incident in turn 8. It looks like Ngayan and Mathayu. Alright Dennis, you're reeling E6 in. The gap's now 6.3 seconds. That lap time was 1:17.70. Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace. You're really in 6th place. The gap is now 5.7. The track temperature's rising. It's now 41 Celsius. Slower class car ahead. Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace. Gap to car number 10 in front is now 5.8. Incident in turn 2. Looks like it's Guyane. The gap in front is now 5.8. Car left. Clear left. The gap ahead is now 5.8 seconds. There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like Bernie, yellow flag. You've just done a 1:18.16. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 5.1 seconds. Alright Dennis, you're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is 4.8. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 4.8 seconds. To car number 10 ahead is now 4.7 seconds. That was a 1:18.06. You're reeling, coming up on a slower class car. Okay Dennis, you're reeling car number 10 in. The gap's now 3.8. On your left. You're still clear left. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap in front is now 4.2 seconds. Track temps increasing. It's now 43 Celsius. The driver in front of us is 3 laps behind. is now 12 seconds. There's a group of slower cars ahead. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 12 seconds. The gap to car number 10 in front is now 12 seconds. Car left. Clear left. That was a 118.54. Slower class car ahead. Car right. Clear right. Gap to car number 10 ahead is now 12 seconds. On your left. Clear left. The gap to car number 10 in front is now 12 seconds. Reeling P6 in, the gap is 12 seconds. Sector 1 time's okay. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 12 seconds. Front is now 12 seconds. The gap in front is now 12 seconds. Okay, Dennis, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. To car number 10 in front is now 12 seconds. Right side's clear. The leader, Jan, is pitting. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 11 seconds. The track temp's increasing, it's now 45 Celsius. Gap to P6 ahead is now 11 seconds. Coming up on a slower car. That last lap was at 118.35. Left side. 3 wide, you're on the right. Clear left. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. The gap in front is now 10 seconds. The gap to Arnold behind is now 20 seconds. That lap time was 1:18.35. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Slower class car ahead. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling car number 10 in. The gap's now 9.8. You're reeling P5 in. The gap is 9.7 seconds. Just done a 1:17.91. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. You're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is now 9.0. Sector 1 is 0.32 off the pace. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 9.3. To car number 10 ahead is now 9.3. There's an incident in turn 8. I think it might be David. That lap was at 1:19.44. Sector 3 is 1.3 off the pace. Coming up on a slower class car. Car left. Clear left. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is now 9.1. You're reeling P4 in. The gap's now 8.8. Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. P5. That lap time was 1:18.31. You're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is 8.3 seconds. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. You're reeling, E4 in. The gap is now 7.6. Alright Dennis, you're reeling, car number 10 in. The gap is 6.8 seconds. You're reeling, E4 in. The gap's now 6.5. You're coming up on a slower car. Your lap time was at 1:17.94. The next car is 26 laps behind. You're reeling, car number 10 in. The gap is 6.0. Car left. Clear left. The gap ahead is now 6.0. The gap to car number 10 in front is now 5.7 seconds. Car left. Clear left. Yellow flag. The gap in front is now 5.7. Coming up on a slower class car, your last lap time was at 1:18.80. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 5.4 seconds. Air temp's increasing, it's now 29 Celsius. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 5.5 seconds. Left side. Clear left. Sector 2 time is okay. The gap in front is now 5.3 seconds. The track temperature is falling. It's now 43 Celsius. Yellow flag. Watch out. Okay Dennis, you're reeling, car number 10 in. The gap's now 4.8 seconds. That lap was at 1:18.37. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3. Slower class car ahead. You're reeling, car number 10 in. The gap is now 4.7 seconds. The gap to P4 in front is now 4.9. Incident in the first chicane. Looks like it's science. Left side. Clear left. The gap to car number 10 ahead is increasing. It's now 5.4. On your right. Right side's clear. Incident in the second chicane. It looks like Bruce. The gap to car number 10 in front is now 5.1. Okay Dennis, you're reeling P4 in, the gap's now 4.7. Your lap time was 118.76. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. The car in front is 7 laps behind. The gap ahead is now 5.0. Gap to P4 ahead is now 5.0 seconds. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 4.4. The track temperature's rising. It's now 45 Celsius. Sector 3 time is quick. You've just done a 118.39. The gap to car number 10 in front is now 4.3 seconds. Gap to car number 10 ahead is now 4.3 seconds. P5, the gap in front is now 4.0 seconds. There's an incident in turn 1. Yellow flag, caution, you're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is now 3.9 seconds. That lap was at 118.19. Okay Dennis, you're reeling car number 10 in. The gap is 3.7 seconds. Stay calm, keep it smooth. Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace. That's 20 minutes to go. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 3.8 seconds. You're coming upon some slower cars, including their class leader. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 3.8. The gap ahead is now 4.1 on your right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. You've just done a 119.09. Gap to car number 10 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.5 seconds. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 47 Celsius. The gap to car number 10 in front is now 4.3 seconds. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 4.0 seconds. P4 in. The gap's now 3.9 seconds. incident in, turn 8. You're reeling P4. The gap is now 3.0 seconds. The gap in front is now 3.1 seconds. To P4, ahead is now 3.0 seconds. Slower class car ahead. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 3.1 seconds. That lap time was 1:18.58. Sector 3 is 0.28 off the pace. Left side. Hold your line, clear left. Gap to P4 in front is now 2.7 seconds. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. The gap to car number 10 ahead is now 3.3. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Okay, Dennis, the next car is 2 laps behind. There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Schneider. Yellow flag, you're reeling, car number 10 in. The gap is 1.5. Left, that's 15 minutes. Come on, keep digging. You're coming up on a slower car. That lap time was 1:19.66. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. The gap in front is now 0.6. Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. Car right. Clear right. Alright, Dennis. Fire her back up. Get back into the fray. Yellow flag, caution. There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other. Blue flag. On your left. Clear left. 6th place. It's closing you down. The gap has come down to 9.9 seconds. The gap to Arnold behind is now 10 seconds. The guy in front is 26 laps behind. The gap to Arnold behind is now incident in turn 1. You think it might be Krebs? Sector 1 is 0.47 off the pace. The gap to E3 behind is now 2.0 second. Car left.
So, yeah.
Still clear left.
Just we're still P4. Could have gotten a meatball out of that or something, so not too bad. But we're still P5, I mean.
Blue flag. Sector
Can't
2
get
is
P4
0.8
anymore,
off the
but
pace.
it is what it is. There is 11 minutes left, so almost there.
There's an incident in turn 3. You think it might be Schneider. Yellow flag. Watch out. You've just done a 119.30. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Yeah, exactly. Would have been good to be able to fight for P4. We'd gained all that time, managed to catch up, but it is what it is. Top 5
2
after
tenths off the
starting
pace
in
in sector 1.
34th is still very good.
Okay, Dennis. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I was gonna go for a move on a GT4, and I'm not sure if I just tapped him before he even got alongside, or if he just moved
Coming up on a slower
into
class
my
car.
line. But it's weird because it's a move I've done a bunch of other times, so I'm not really too sure what happened there. I'll have a look at the replay on that one, because I feel like he kind of should have moved over left and just stayed to the right, and then slammed on the brakes right in front of me, so not 100% sure.
Last lap was at 118. Went for car right. Right side's clear. The guy in front is 8 laps behind. Car right. Clear right. Coming up on a slower class car. Track limits, watch those lines. Car left. Clear left. slower class car ahead. Your last lap time was at 119.20. Car right, clear right. Okay Dennis, the next car is 2 laps behind. Allow this guy to pass. Left side. Clear left. Right side. Clear right. The gap to P6 behind is now 9.9 seconds. Track temps increasing. It's now 49 Celsius. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Keep digging. This isn't over yet. The gap to Arnold behind is now 8.4 seconds. The gap behind is now 8.5. Gap to Arnold behind is now 8.2 seconds. Your lap time was at 118.70. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. The gap to Arnold behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. Bowling, car number 24 is now leading. The gap to Arnold behind is now 10 seconds. Okay Dennis, we've just cut the track. You'll need to slow down if you don't want a penalty. Of fuel remaining. The gap behind is now 10 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Arnold is getting closer. The gap is now 9.9 seconds. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Slower class car ahead. Left side. Clear left. Slower class car ahead. Keep it within the track limits. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. B6 is closing the gap. It's now 9.0. Coming up on a slower car. Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace. P5. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well done. Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in. 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left, 59%. Front right, 58%. Left rear, 67%. Right rear, 65%.
Not bad, not bad. Top 5 as well from back of the grid. Really not bad. Ooh, got my license back as well. It's a practice session. Yep. I have the Simlab pedals, which are a bit higher end than what I had before, but I ran the CSLDD with some Trustmaster TLCMs for like most of it until early this year. So that was like over 2 years of running that combination, and it was decent, really good. Uh, Now I have Simlab pedals. Before that, I had Master pedals. The Yep. That's the one I have. Those are the ones I have now, and before I had the Thrustmaster ones. But I mean, I ran the Thrustmaster pedals with the CSLDD for a couple of years, even almost 3 years. Before that, I had a what did I have? I had a T300 before that, but yeah, I ran my Thrustmaster pedals with the CSLDD for a long time. But I mean, if I was gonna buy pedals nowadays, I probably wouldn't go for those Thrustmaster ones. Oh, the rim, the actual rim. I have the McLaren Fanatec wheel, and I have the Club Sport RS wheel, both from Fanatec. So I use my McLaren wheel for GTN formula and the other wheel for everything else. The cool thing is, I mean, yeah, the McLaren wheel is really good, but mean, the one I have, well, the V2 version, which is the one they sell now, which is the one I have, as magnetic pedals. They're good. They're not amazing, but they're good. I don't know if you can hear them clicking. You might be able to. Yeah, if I was buying wheelbase or pedals right now, I'd probably look at Moze and Magic as well, especially with the current Fanatec situation. And let me have a look at that. The cool thing with Magic is that they also just released a new GT wheel, which is pretty good. I mean, according to uh, you know popular feedback. Yeah, those definitely look a bit more heavy duty than the default ones, but the default ones have a good thing which these might have as well, which is they're push pull, so you can use the same side to shift and downshift. If you just push on it, it'll press the other side. No, yeah, I think Fanatec will, make it through and still be available and still be, running. So I wouldn't be worried about it. Just like I said, if I was looking at the kind of thing I have now, but today I would look at the C Magic and Moza stuff. Even, I mean, they might not be better, but they're good options apparently. I have, especially the newer Moza versions are apparently like a lot better in terms of reliability than some of the older ones, which is obviously a big positive. The good thing with Yeah, I mean the thing with the CSLTD is that it's a bit more entry level than Sim Magic and Moza, but with Moza you have a bunch of options, so you can find entry level. Yeah, the one kind of bad thing about the Fanatec ecosystem is that if you want to use a wheel that's not Fanatec, it's a pain in the ass, and you need you either need the podium module from Fanatec, which is like 150 euros, or you need an adapter from, I don't remember the website, but it's still like 70 or 80 euros, which is still a lot just to use a different wheel. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I think, yeah, the at least their older pedals, the ones they're just now releasing might be better, but I mean they're not really even in people's hands yet, so it's hard to say. But yeah, the old Moza pedals were not great, and they had quite a few issues. One of my teammates had or still has. I think he is looking to change now because he just had a bunch of issues, and even though support was still kind of helpful, just you don't want to be messing around with that kind of stuff. Yeah, Boosted Media is a really good place to look at that kind of stuff, the reviews and stuff. Yeah, the thing is with the newer models they're releasing now, they're just a different, like they're probably low high end more so than entry level or medium end, So it's been out for a little while, but it's the Sim Magic GT Neo, and well, I mean, it looks really good, and it apparently it's good quality as well. Can post a link in chat if you want. But it is a bit more expensive than the McLaren. And also, if you want to use it on a Fanatec base, it's another 80 to $100 on top of that of the base price, which is 290. That's the wheel I'm talking about. But to get it to work with a Fanatec base, the cheapest I've seen fully built is around 440, and that might even be without tax. So it's it's more than double the McLaren wheel. Yeah, that's true as well. So it does make it a little bit closer, but still. Well, the thing is, well, it does. Well, I mean, I haven't tried it, but people say that C Magic wheel is a lot. They say that it's punching above its weight in terms of price to quality ratio. Pretty much every review I've seen of the C Magic wheel is really positive. Well, the McLaren wheel as well, but the McLaren wheel, even the V2 is, I think, 4 years old, so it's not necessarily outdated, but it's just not necessarily the freshest tech. The one thing with the Fanatec as well is that oh, yeah, you might have to buy the QR2s, which is another, depends on how, even if you only get the McLaren wheel, it's 70 or 100 euros more on top of the base and the wheel, because I think the CSLDD ships with QR2 now. Yeah, it's it also depends a lot, especially with C-Magic and Moza stuff. It also depends a lot on shipping and stuff like that, because some countries have good shipping rates. Other countries have awful shipping rates with Moza and C-Magic. Yeah, that's the issue. You'd have to buy QR2s for wheels for the rims. Which, I mean, to be fair, the system is good on that end. I'm not gonna say that it's not worth the money. It just is more money. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. For me, I think it's also something like that for an Alpha Mini, which is crazy when it's only like 500 from C-Magic, but then the shops upprice it, and then shipping, and then in some cases import fees. So it's just crazy. The good thing with Fanatec is that that all kind of just there's no issue because I mean they're the only people that sell the stuff, so you don't really have to worry about the up charging from vendors. That's a big one because especially with the if you get load cell pedals, direct drive wheelbase, it needs to be pretty sturdy stuff. I mean, you can mount it to, you know, simpler rigs, but if you will notice a difference between something more sturdy and something a little bit more wobbly. I have a SimLab cockpit. They're kind of more basic version, the GT1 Evo cockpit, but I mean it's really super solid, no complaints. But I mean, you could mount that kind of stuff, especially an even 5 or 8 newton meters with the CLS LED. You could mount it on something a little bit less expensive than that for sure. I have no idea what the next level racing stuff is like because I never really used it, and just for me, SimLab was also kind of always kind of the reference point for cockpits, which helps a lot. Uh, I mean, all of the stuff I bought just straight from the supplier. So pedals and the rig both directly from SimLab. And since I'm in the EU, that's not a problem with import fees or crazy shipping fees or anything like that. And wheelbase and wheel and rims was also from Fanatec directly. So also no also in the EU, so no issues with that again. Yeah, I mean we have 23, but it's just it factors in once you're checking out, so it's crazy. But we don't have import fees because the Netherlands and Germany, both in the EU. So yep. But in that case, you'd pay a non-taxed value, right, from Fanatec, and then you'd have to pay tax on in customs, right? Well, actually, what am I saying? That makes no sense. But yeah, yeah, I think that's the way it works for non-EU countries. It so yeah, yeah, you have to pay yeah on top tax on top of everything, but the base price is non-taxed, I believe. So they charge you without tax, and then they charge you tax once you're importing into the country, I think. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to go. But yeah, that's really the tough part, especially with looking at all. Just I'd say look at all the options and also look at what shipping is like to where you are. This makes a big difference. I hope I was of at least some help. And yeah, thank you for watching and see you.